Giving USA estimated that over $550 billion were donated to U.S. charities in 2023. Now, I get it, that's a large number and it's hard to wrap your mind around. So, for context, that's like giving away 1,000 Acrisure stadiums. Go Steelers. But regardless, giving to causes that you care about feels good, and it is good. So, today will be part one of a two-part series discussing 4 ways that we help clients maximize their legacy through smart gifting strategies. And here's a sneak peek. Number 4, it's about utilizing a technique known as bunching. So stick around for part 2 to hear more on that. But welcome, I'm Sean.Stevenson. I'm a CFP professional and a wealth associate at Confluence Financial Partners. But you're not here for me, so let's get into it. Before we dive into our 4 strategies on maximizing your charitable giving, it's important to remember that giving to charity is not meant to only be a tax reduction. Quite frankly, you shouldn't be giving to charity only to get a tax reduction, especially considering you would only save a fraction of the dollars that you donated, such as 30 cents on every dollar given. With that being said, you can certainly be smart about your gifting and with a little planning, save on taxes along the way. So first things first, if you're going to be making a donation, it's best to donate appreciated assets. Donating, rather than selling, appreciated stocks or any other type of asset can help avoid capital gains taxes on any appreciation and allow you to potentially take a charitable deduction on the full market value of the asset, depending on the type of asset you're donating. This can be especially important in high income tax years. More on that later on. Also, donating appreciated assets can be a strategic estate planning tool to transfer wealth outside of your estate while also minimizing potential estate taxes. Unfortunately, there are some limitations to keep in mind. In addition to being limited in the amount that you can deduct, donating appreciated assets can also be quite complex. This can involve more complexity than just cash gifts, especially if it requires evaluation, which can have legal considerations or even potential tax implications. When gifting appreciated assets to charities, consider the organization's policy regarding acceptance of such gifts and what they're going to do with your gift. This is really important, especially depending on the type of gift or asset that you're gifting, if it's art or collectibles, for instance. Some examples of gifts other than cash could be stocks, mutual funds, real estate, artwork, collectibles, and even business interests. These can all be great assets to help you gift to the charities that you care about on a more tax-efficient way. Next, we have qualified charitable distributions, or QCDs, which are a tax-efficient way for individuals aged 70 and a half or older to donate funds directly from their IRAs to eligible charitable organizations. You can donate up to $105,000 annually without the distribution being included in your taxable income. And although a QCD itself cannot lower your tax bill, if it's in lieu of a required minimum distribution, or RMD, that otherwise would have been taxable, then it will not be included in your adjusted gross income, or AGI, thus lowering your tax liability for that year. By lowering your AGI through QCDs, you may potentially benefit from lower taxes on Social Security benefits, reduced Medicare premiums, and lower thresholds for certain deductions and credits that are tied to your AGI. Now, there are some limitations with QCDs, such as donors have to be 70 and a half years or older. The maximum you can donate or distribute is $105,000, and it must be made directly from your IRA to the charity. Now, it's important to note that donations from your IRA to, say, a donor advised fund, a DAF, non-qualified organizations, or certain types of trusts might not qualify as a QCD. In summary, QCDs provide a straightforward way for individuals to support charitable causes that are meaningful to them in a tax-efficient manner by leveraging funds that would otherwise have been subject to income tax. Now, we've gotten into the weeds on 2 strategies to help you maximize your gifting to the charities that you care for, which are donating appreciated assets and utilizing qualified charitable donations, or QCDs. Make sure you come back next week where we'll dive into 2 more strategies in part 2 of this Maximizing Charitable Contributions series. Thank you, and remember, great days ahead.